And before we start to dig deeper about Paywatch, would you tell us what is EWA or Earned Wage Access and why it's popular now?
Absolutely. So Paywatch is a fintech company. We provide a financial wellness solution called EWA or Earned Wage Access. I think nowadays it's also being called on-demand pay. And the more accurate way, I think, to understand it is instant wage access. So we are a B2B company. The model is that we work with large companies, we integrate with them, we track how much work that employees have done, and then for every day of work that's been completed, we allow employees to instantly access a part of the salary that they've already earned that day. So in a way, this is not a loan, it's not a salary advance. This is allowing employees to access the salary that they have already earned on a more real-time basis. Yeah.
So how big is EWA market in Indonesia?
So EWA is still at nascent stages. I think there are a number of EWA companies out in Indonesia. I think last I checked, there should be around 5 to 8 that are also deploying similar services in one form or another. I think everybody does it slightly differently. However, we're still at nascent stages. For Paywatch, we started in 2020 out in Malaysia. And since then, we've expanded to Indonesia, Philippines, and South Korea. And in Indonesia, we started in last December. And we've onboarded already multiple enterprises and large companies that have wanted to deploy this as a financial wellness solution for their own employees. Yeah.
Can you explain further how is the mechanism in other countries?
So actually, our model works remarkably similar in all of our markets. So essentially, we integrate with the companies, we onboard the companies as our clients, so we are a B2B solution, and then the companies will deploy the solution to their employees as an employee benefit. So the idea is that we will track how much work has been completed by the employees. We customize the solution so that companies can choose how much access of the salary that employees can take. Usually it's for a partial amount. So let's say some of the groups that we're working with here, they decided to allow employees to only access 30% of their salary in real time. That means that if they had worked one day, they can only access up to 30% of the salary earned that day through our system. Now, for us, we believe financial stability is a fundamental right. And so we wanted to create a system that has extremely transparent fees at the lowest cost. So for Indonesia, we're only charging 7,500 rupiah per withdrawal. There's no other interest or charges involved. And actually, for some of our other embedded finance products like bill pay, if you use your accumulated earnings to pay for your bills, for that service, we actually charge no fees. So it's either we fundamentally believe by keeping the costs low, employees can turn to this as a smarter financial management tool.
And do you have special requirements for the employees itself or for the company?
Typically, we're agnostic in terms of industry, but we do typically work with the larger enterprises. So one of the first companies that decided to onboard us and use us was Bukopin Bank. We're actually serving their own employees and deployed this service for their employees as well. We've also signed companies like CGV Cinemas. We also work with Gunung Madu, Plantation, large enterprises that are in different sectors. So as long as the company is financially stable and they have a very progressive HR benefit program where they want to deploy a next generation employee benefit, we welcome all companies to actually join our program.
Do you already did in other countries? We know Indonesia have different culture. How do you see Indonesian market to this new system?
Yes, absolutely. I think what's interesting is that we have a very stellar local team in Jakarta that has helped to tailor our program so that it is fit for the market itself. Also, we are Sharia compliant, something that we've really focused on since the beginning of the program. And we also listen closely to the needs of the HR departments of the companies. At the end of the day, we are a B2B solution. We work together with the HR departments to provide a financial wellness solution for their employees. So we listen closely to their needs and we tailor our solution for them.
I understand your optimism, but if we see data from banking, we saw non-performing loan, though it's not a loan, but it's getting higher these days.
Yes, absolutely.
What makes you still optimistic with this market?
I actually believe that this is the IWA, or on-demand pay, is a solution for helping to reduce the household debt of Indonesians. So we've been proven to how employees actually typically use our system is actually to pay for their necessities. And our data shows in Indonesia that actually the vast majority of how IWA is used is to pay for their necessities like groceries, medical bills, and unexpected emergencies. But the second biggest way that, most frequent way that employees are using it is to actually pay down the debt that they might already have. And what's fascinating about our system is that once you actually deploy this system at a very transparent fee, at a low cost, users and employees are finding ways to actually use this system to manage their finances better. So instead of what we've seen through surveys and interviews of the employees using our system is that this actually reduces their reliance on other high interest loans or illegal pinjo and other systems that might actually be there. So I think we're very proud of this system where, it's been proven to actually help the financial stability of employees. And that also helps the enterprises and the companies themselves. One of the biggest factors that affect productivity at work is financial stress. And we're extremely proud that Paywatch's unique IWA has been able to help them manage their stress.